Puns, Dad Jokes, and Sarcasm for the Day, 359th edition, the serial newsletter for grown-ups by Tom Seast. Physics. Physics. Exist. Goat. Putting on shoes. When your wife starts a sentence with, "When you get a chance," just go ahead and start putting your shoes on. She means now. Follow me for more marriage tips. Whose line is it anyway? Welcome to Whose Lane Is It Anyway? The winter game show where lanes are made up and the plows don't bother. Wrong lines. What I have told you. You the read first line wrong. Same the with second. And also the third. Supermodel or brisket. If you could marry a supermodel or smoke a brisket, would you smoke it fat side up or fat side down? Board shirt. My son is taking part in a social experiment. He has to wear a Ford shirt for 2 weeks. So far, he's been verbally abused, punched, and spat at. It'll be interesting to see what happens when he leaves the house. Zen birthday card. Not thinking of you. Washing dishes. Benefits of a good vocabulary. I recently called an old engineering buddy of mine and asked him what he was working on these days. He replied that he was working on aquathermal treatment of ceramics, aluminum, and steel under a constrained environment. I was impressed until upon further inquiry, I learned that he was washing dishes with hot water under his wife's supervision. I like yellow. Barber, what do you want? Me. I want my dogs to pay more attention to me. Barber, I know just the thing. White panties. Friends are like panties. Some crawl up your butt. Some don't have the strength to hold you up. Some get a little twisted. Some are your favorite. Some are holy. Some are cheap. Some are naughty. And some actually cover your butt when you need them to. Cutting edge. At the time of its invention, the guillotine was considered cutting-edge technology. Senior discount. Last night, I ordered a glass of wine with my dinner, and the waiter asked me for my ID. I replied, "Do I look that young?" And the waiter said, "No, I just wanted to see if you qualified for the senior citizen discount." I like me. When everybody else is making New Year's resolutions, I'm like, I'm not changing. I like me. Problem solved. Dear Vanilla Ice, remember when you told us if there was a problem, you'd solve it? Well, I think it's time to make good on that promise. Sincerely, all 80s kids surviving 2020. I wash dishes. Husband. I did the dishes. Wife. So? Husband. Curator. Most of this work of writing, punning, sarcasm, or dad jokes is not original content for me. I appreciate the finer art and curator collect from various sources on the internet. All original copyright notices are reflected in the images and the watermarks for the images. Feel free to follow me at the links listed below or email me at tom@thatpunguy.com.